Hello again, fellow YouTubers. This is Tom with my first comic haul for 2015, and a lot of the stuff you're going to see here today was more quarter bin feeding, and I enjoy quarter bin feeding maybe as much as anybody else out there. The problem, though, with looking in bargain bins for stuff is the condition's always bad on a lot of these things that I'm finding. And you know, the main reason why I look in quarter bins and dollar bins is the same reason probably that most of you guys do, is you're always thinking you're going to find that next, you know, diamond in the rough. And I did find a couple of things that if they were in mint condition, you know, I could, you know, they'd be worth some serious money. Not serious money, but worth significantly more than obviously what you're paying for them, you know, and they're pretty desirable books in high grade shape. You know, one of these days I'd love to make a video like some of you guys do, where you're picking up Silver Age keys and first appearances from the Silver Age and things like that. You know, maybe when I go to the Comic-Con in, I think it's in April, I think I'm going to focus on that sort of stuff. Of course, I'll look through the dollar bins. The last Comic-Con that I went to in April, that's how I was able to grab a lot of my new 52 Batmans. And I'll probably do the same thing again, since I haven't really picked up any since then. So it's a good way to fill up my run for that. But enough yammering. I know people just want to see the books and not hear my crazy words of wisdom. First book I picked up here was a Wizard 1/2, and it also, whoops, has the certificate with it. And the main reason why I picked this up is I know a lot of fellow comic book guys on YouTube collect the Wizard 1/2s. So if anybody out there needs this for their collection, you just hit me up. I picked this up with you in mind, so I don't really have any attachment to the book. Next, I picked up another copy of X-Force number 23 with the Deadpool cover. Just trying to get better look at that for you guys. Hold on one second while I adjust this here, as I yet again bring the video to a screeching halt. There we go. Next, I picked up this cool little mini series in the 25-cent bins at my shop, and it's Thunderbolts Zemo. So we got, you know, there's talk that Zemo is going to be in the next Captain America movie, and I figured since this was the complete run that I would grab these. So I thought that was pretty neat. Picked up Nova number 3 with Spider-Man on the cover. I think that may be a double for me. I'll double check on that. No pun intended. And if it's a double, I'll put it up in my trade video that I'll be posting shortly. Action Comics number 813. I bought that strictly because it's another Michael Turner cover from my collection. And the sketch variant for number 812 for Michael Turner. Action Comics. Picked up Gen 13 number 4. J. Scott Campbell work. I found 2 copies of Power Girl number 6 in the 25-cent bin. Found a couple of Deadpools. Deadpool Max number 10, number 7, and number 5. So those are all, you know, 25-cent finds. And my comic shop has 5 for $1. So I thought that was pretty cool. These next 2 books I know nothing about. I just picked them up strictly because they are Adam Hughes covers, and I'm on a huge Adam Hughes kick. I don't know if anybody else has seen these before. Ride number 1 and Ride number 2 from Image. He doesn't do the interiors, it's just the cover work. And I like this one, I think, better than number 2. Then I found some Dark Horse Ghost number 1, number 3, and again, they're not in the greatest shape, some of these. Number 5, I picked up 2 copies of these. One of these I'm going to send to Steve, Fool Killer. He was interested in grabbing one of them, so I'm going to ship you one of those, Steve. I had one book on my pull list this week, which gave me opportunity to buy back issues from the quarter bins, and it's Harley Quinn number 13. It's to the point now where I'm just picking these up because I like the covers. I haven't read number 12, to be fair, and I haven't read this one yet. But it's starting to jump the shark, I guess, if you will, for me. I picked up my first Reed Fleming World's Toughest Milkman book. You know, I don't do a lot of independent stuff, but from what I remember, this is one of the more key, not key, but significant independent titles from the 90s. So I figured, you know, I'd have to have at least one Reed Fleming book in my collection. And I went to the flea market today and found some more 25-cent and dollar values and things like that. Another independent book that I did not have any issues of before today, and that's Flaming Carrot Comics number 19. And that's got banged up and some things there, but it was only a quarter. These books were only 25 cents, and that's Havoc and Wolverine Meltdown number 2, Walt Simonson stuff. And number 1, I actually had number 1, but I picked up another one anyway. A nice copy of Avengers 225 for a quarter. Avengers number 5 from, I don't know what volume that is, but it's Rob Liefeld and Joseph Loeb work. Picked up another Weird War Tales. This is number 10, and it's got some bottom right-hand corner issues. Other than that, well, the spine too. But then again, you know, like I said, it's 25 cents for a book that came out in the early 70s. This is a book that I only picked up because, again, I watch videos and pick up, you know, pieces of information from videos, and this was, I said, oh, Gambit 1, gold cover. I said, okay, I'll grab this. But it turns out that the gold cover, I think, is all gold. But I also saw online a yellow cover of this, so I guess there's multiple versions of this cover. This looks like first print, cover 1. So I guess this is the main cover, I assume, just based by all the ones on there. Picked up a Red Sonja. I don't know if I have this one or not. I haven't checked yet, but it was 25 cents. I didn't remember seeing the cover, but again, we got some major condition issues. There were some Godzilla issues that I almost picked up today too for 25 cents because I've always liked Godzilla, but even at a quarter, the condition was really bad on those. This is a book I got for a quarter, and I wrecked it up today. Tape from a bag that had bags in it, you know, the little sealer, got stuck on it and ripped that off, so I got to pick this up again. So this is my reader copy. This next book I also picked up for a quarter, and I believe it has something to do with Agent Coulson. I looked through the book. He's not mentioned anywhere in the book, but I've seen in a couple of videos in the past that this has got something to do with one of the first appearances of Agent Coulson. 25 cents for that. Captain Marvel, number 52. Again, with the crappy cover corner. But I didn't have it. It's a nice filler for my run. This one was $2. DC Comics presents Superman and the Joker. This is number 41. So I saw a vendor outside that said 3 books for $5 out of his boxes. So I grabbed that one. I grabbed DC Comics Presents Superman, the Phantom, and the Joker, number 72. And I grabbed this out of that same box. This is the third appearance of Power Girl. Her first appearance is number 58, and then of course there's 59, and then this is number 60. So All-Star Comics. Power Girl, her first appearance is on my wish list for this year. That I wanted to pick up with. I still have to get the first appearance of Nova. I have 3 copies of it, but they're all really, really ratty. Maybe I'll show them at the end of this video. And I want to get the first appearance of Huntress. Those are the big 3 that I'd like to get this year. This book I picked up. This was $5. Miss Marvel number 2. A nice copy. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Hey, okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I was also playing some World of Warcraft while trying to do this, and my game kicked in where I was doing my 5-man dungeon. For those of you who know the game, know what that is. So back to the haul. This book was a $2 book, actually. Vampirella, Vengeance of Vampirella number 6, and another Adam Hughes cover for my little Adam Hughes collection. This book was a 25-cent book, and unfortunately it's not in the best of condition. The cover is still attached, but it's a tad loose. So this will be a reader copy for me, and it's not the mintest book out there. I didn't have this book, so I was glad to get it. 25-cent Star Wars Legacy. Only reason why I picked this up again is for the Adam Hughes work. Another 25-cent Deadpool, number 61. And now we're on to the little bit better books from today. I found some really nice things today. First, I've been looking for this book for a while and it's been eluding me. Booster Gold number 1, first appearance of Booster Gold. Got that for $2 from the guy outside, where it was 3 books for $5. The next book I got off of him was Defenders number 28. This is my second copy of this. It's far from mint, if you guys can see there. So it's got some wrinkling there and some corner damage there, but you know, it's a relatively significant key. I couldn't leave that behind. That was $2. And then this book. This was the only reason why I know of this book is from watching Hero Hunter 81's video. I think it was him who had first shown this book. Caliber presents number 1, and it's the first appearance of the Crow. The front of this is really nice. The back of it, I've re-bagged and boarded it, but it's got a crease and a tiny rip at the bottom. But you know, it is what it is. It's, you know, so those 3 books I got for $5. First appearance of the Crow, Booster Gold, and Starhawk. This is a book that I got at my shop. This was cover price. I couldn't get this when this first came out, and it's Amazing Spider-Man number 4. That's better actually without that light. First appearance of Silk, the variant cover. This book I picked up today. I like this cover a lot. Vengeance of Vampirella number 10. Your friend and mine, Adam Hughes cover. Really nice cover. Found this in the 25-cent bins, and this is Justice League number 95. I don't know if it's a key or not, but I've seen it in other people's videos. I thought it was a cool cover. It's got the Jimi Hendrix type guy on the cover, and it's Secret Origins of Dr. Fate and Dr. Midnight. So I figured, why not? It's not the worst condition book that I grabbed today. And it's an early Justice League. number 95, so it's below number 100. These last two books are pretty cool. So we got Marvel graphic novel number 3, Dreadstar, and this is actually the 4th printing of this. It's a really clean copy for $5. I guess it's not a horrible deal. I've always wanted to read this, and who knows if that movie ever gets made, maybe this book will jump up in value a little bit. But for the condition that it's in and the price that it was, I couldn't pass it up on it. And the last book that I got today is this, the hardcover for Alias. I guess it collects all the issues. This had a $30 cover price on it. Hardcover, really clean, nice copy, and I got this for $10. I've always wanted to read this ever since I started reading New Avengers, and she was married to Luke Cage in there, and you know, I think she's got a show coming on Netflix, so I'm looking forward to that. So that's my haul for today, first haul of the year. And earlier in the video I said I wanted to show my 3 copies of Nova, so here they are. One's worse than the next. So I got this one, and then I got this one. And this one's my best one. So this is high on my to-do list for this year, to get that upgraded into a decent condition and wall-worthy, if you will. So thanks again, everybody, for watching. I'm 2 subscribers away from 400, and I'm going to hopefully have a nice contest for people to enter and have some decent books to show. I have a couple put aside. There's really nothing overly sexy yet. I want to get at least one really, really nice book to give away, and then some other books that hopefully people could use. So thanks again for watching, and until next time, take care and keep searching those bargain bins.